No NFTs in Minecraft. That's what Mojang just said. Is it a good or bad thing? That's what we're going to discover in this new episode of a daily discussion. Hello, my name is Quentin and I'm going to be your host for today's episode of a daily discussion. And today, as we said before, we're going to talk about the NFTs ban in Minecraft and if it's a good or bad thing that happens, whether for Microsoft or for the blockchain and the whole Web3 movement. What's interesting with that move is that it finally gives us a clear view of what Microsoft really thinks about NFTs and crypto. And the only thing that we can say is that it's totally different from the other GAFAM. Before going further in the topic, I would like to remind you what are the position of each GAFAM and what they think about NFTs and crypto. The first one is Google. Now, Google doesn't officially do anything in the crypto space, but they help a lot of companies with the cloud computing system. They basically run servers to a lot of companies that already work on the blockchain, develop NFTs and all of this kind of stuff. So I guess they are pretty open to this new technology. The second one is Amazon. They do exactly the same thing with AWS, where you can actually build the blockchain in a couple of clicks. The system is really impressive. And they might go even further than that. The CEO Andy Jassy has actually declared that they might support NFTs in the future directly on the marketplace on Amazon.com, which would be actually incredibly huge because that will give the NFT the global recognition that it definitely needs. Then we've got Apple. Well, as usual with Apple, it's a little bit hard to know their stand on something because they never really tell you what they believe until it's ready. They have one rule is that if it's not ready to be in the shop in the next 6 months, they are just not going to say anything. But as usual, their marketing strategy also involves a lot about rumors. And they just tell stuff in secret, see how it goes. Well, the last rumors is that they are planning to send NFT cards as invitation for the next WWDC, which would be very interesting to see actually. So I guess Apple might come one way or another on the NFT space, and anyway, I don't think they will complain because of the new potential income it can give to the Apple Store. And then the last GAFAM is Facebook. And well, you know that right now, besides just copying TikTok as much as they can, they are really bullish on NFTs. They are currently beta testing the NFTs on Polygon blockchain, on Facebook application, and also on Instagram. So they definitely see a new world where NFTs are everywhere, and they want to be part of it. So what's interesting in that decision from Minecraft and Microsoft is that Microsoft really is telling everyone that they don't want to have anything to do with NFTs and Web3, and that they are not going in that direction. At least for now, because you never know with Microsoft, they might say one thing today, but tomorrow is going to be a totally different story. But for now, what's for sure is that they're only one of those big companies to not really working on that. And I guess it has a lot to do with the way that the NFT market has exploded on Minecraft with a lot of things that were not that good. I mean, here you can see this story about a guy that actually made $400 a day just renting out Minecraft NFTs. And we're going to watch the story right now because there is a lot of way to use NFTs. And in my opinion, this is definitely the worst one. So the basic thing behind that is that you buy a skin, an NFT skin in Minecraft, and playing with that skin will give you tokens. So I'm not sure which token is that. It's the block token, which has basically no value. It has some kind of value on the marketplace, but as itself, there is absolutely no value. And we can see how it went with Steppen, for example, where you would buy the shoes and each step would get you one token. Well, this is not the nicest way of using NFTs, I guess. But there was also a lot of good NFTs in Minecraft. I mean, you could create lands with NFTs. You could have items and have really ownership of all of this kind of stuff. So it's a pretty surprising move actually from Microsoft. Because that's exactly what Mojang Studio said. To ensure that Minecraft players have a safe and inclusive experience, blockchain technologies are not permitted to be integrated inside your client and server's application. Because basically, they don't want words, skin, personal items, or other modes to be utilized by blockchain technology to create a scarce digital asset. That's exactly where the problem is right now, is that they don't see the future of what NFTs could be. They see right now all the hype, this NFT bubble, with so many things that just were worth for the market a crazy amount of money, but had no real value. And I'm not sure if if it's the current state of the market that actually made them take that decision. If it is, it's kind of sad that those leaders don't see further down the road. I mean, especially like in Minecraft, you could totally see a way that a land in the world would be an NFT just to improve the overall gameplay. Without all the hype, without all of the selling of asset, just to have like in your one single wallet, like all the different plot of land that you own in Minecraft and all the different specific items, like legendary items that you've got. Which, well, I believe would have been nice. And what's funny after that news is that you've got this crypto group that told everyone that they would make their own game. So it's NFT World. It's NFT World that has announced that they will create a new game that's based on many of the core mechanics of Minecraft, but where there will be NFTs. What's interesting is like all of these crypto projects that do this kind of very fancy roadmap, and after a couple of months just rug pull everyone. Because building a game is actually not that easy. Building a software, I have a good experience of that now. Building a software or game is a complicated business. It's a real business that you need to be able to know what to do. It's not just selling JPEG. Anyway, I wish them a lot of luck to create a new Minecraft that has NFTs, and if they don't actually make it, I'm pretty sure another competitor will be able to do it. So just to conclude on the effect of a decision, I think it's a little bit like what you're seeing right now in the Russia/Europe conflict, where Europe took a decision that they wanted to impact Russia, they wanted to fight the Russian economy and win it, so they did a lot of sanctions like to reduce the exportation that they have, and they are now realizing that all of these sanctions that they took are actually creating them a lot of problems, and that they are actually the first victim of their own sanction, not Russia. What I'm thinking is that we're going to see the same thing with Microsoft and Minecraft. Like they tell everyone right now that they don't want to have anything to do with NFTs and crypto, so they are not just telling that, they are just banning everything from their game. And what we're going to see is that another game will just do it and do it very well. And if the mechanisms are really similar to what Minecraft is already doing, we're going to see a huge migration of people. I mean, we can totally see, for example, like Roblox, which is already incredibly famous among the kids, to actually take over Minecraft just with NFTs. And then you've got the reaction on Reddit about what actually happens. You've got the Compass reacts to Minecraft banning NFTs, with the authoritarian economic left saying they're all scam, and the libertarian that this is fucking great for the environment. That's really a very nice joke. I've stopped trying to talk about environment and NFTs. I mean, just create too much problem to people that don't understand the technology and already how much usage we do of bandwidth and everything. Especially all of those people that have like thousands and thousands of selfies in their phone, and they are the one that tell you to not use NFT because it's bad for the environment. I mean, that's a funny thing to see. And then we've got my cringy video, a game about blocks, doesn't want anything to do with the blockchain. Spying first build that answer, no chains, only blocks. And then chains are metallic decorations blocks. Checkmate. Well, then they go just on and on talking about chains and blocks, and it's a kind of discussion that you can only find on Reddit. So to wrap things up, Microsoft banning NFTs might actually be the best thing that has ever happened to the blockchain, because at least they will not be able to improve it like they did with Windows Vista, Skype, or even the Zune, if you remember it. And if you don't know what the Zune is, well, that's just for the better. Thank you for your time. It was Quentin from the Daily Discussion, and see you tomorrow for new stories about Web3, crypto money, NFTs, and everything that has to do with new technology and entrepreneurship. Take care.